Hi everyone, this is Sainath. Today let us see the Council of Ministers of India. First of all, let us look at constitutional provisions. Now let us start from Article 74. It states that there shall be a Council of Ministers with the Prime Minister at the head to aid and advise the President, who shall, in exercise of his function, act in accordance with such advice, provided that President may require the Council of Ministers to reconsider such advice either generally or otherwise, and the President shall act in accordance with the advice tendered after such reconsideration. The question of advice tendered by the ministers to the President shall not be inquired in any court. Now let us see the Article 75. The Prime Minister shall be appointed by the President, and other ministers shall be appointed by the President on the advice of the Prime Minister. The Minister shall hold the office during the pleasure of the President. The Council of Ministers shall be collectively responsible to the House of the People. Before a minister enters upon his office, the President shall administer the oath and secrecy according to the form set for the purpose in the third schedule. A minister who for any period of 6 consecutive months is not a member of either house of the Parliament ceases to be a minister. Now let us see the Article 77. All executive actions of the Government of India shall be expressed to be taken in the name of President. Orders and other instruments made and executed in the name of President shall be authenticated in such a manner as may be specified in the rules to be made by the President, and the validity of an order or instrument which is so authenticated shall not be called in question on the ground that it is not an order or instrument made by executive by the President or executed by the President. The President shall make rules for more convenient transaction of business of Government of India and for allocation among the minister said business. Now let us see the Article 78. Duties of the Prime Minister as respect the furnishing the information to the President, etc. It shall be the duty of the Prime Minister to communicate to the President all decisions of Council of Ministers relating to the administration of the affairs of Union and proposal for legislation. To furnish such information relating to the administration of affairs of Union and proposal for legislation as President may call for. And last is, if the President so required, to submit for the consideration of Council of Ministers may in any matters on which the decision has been taken by the minister but which has not been considered by council. Now let us see the nature of advice by the ministers. The 42nd and 44th Amendment Constitutional Amendment Act have made the advice of the minister binding on the president and it cannot be inquired in any court. Now let us see the appointment of the ministers. The Prime Minister is appointed by the President, while other ministers are appointed by the President on the advice of the Prime Minister. A minister has right to speak in both the houses of the Parliament. It is a point to be noted. Oath of the ministers to bear true faith and allegiance to the Constitution of India, to uphold the sovereignty and integrity of India, to faithfully and conscientiously discharge the duties of his office, to do right to all manner of people in accordance with the Constitution of India. Now let us see the collective responsibility. The Article 75 it deals with the collective responsibilities, and the collective responsibility means the ministers as a team and they swim or sink together. They are not only collectively responsible but also individually responsible. Composition of Council of Ministers. The Council of Ministers consists of cabinet ministers, ministers of state, deputy ministers. Now let us see the cabinet ministers. Uh, Cabinet ministers hold the important ministries of central government like defense, ministry of home affairs, ministry of external affairs, etc. And ministers of state, they hold they hold some departments, or they are attached to the cabinet ministers. Deputy ministers, they are attached to the ministers of states. Now let us see the role of cabinet. Role Cabinet takes the highest decision, and it is the highest decision making body. It is chief policy formulator, supreme executive authority. It advises it is an advisory body to the president. It is a chief crisis manager and deals with the emergency situation. It deals with the major legislative and financial matters. It has edge over the appointment of some important bodies. It deals with the foreign policies and foreign affairs. Thank you for watching. There will be a much more videos on polity series. Thank you.